Welcome back to this week's broadcast.
I'm Mady.
And I'm Gabbey. Didn't you just get inducted into National Honor Society?
Yeah, just last week. Let's go see what it was all about.
The National Honor Society induction took place on Monday, April 17th.
So National Honor Society is basically like a nationwide organization. You have to reach like a certain GPA, get some, I think it's like 5 teacher recommendations, and then basically we do a lot of service work throughout the community and different projects throughout the year.
Induction for National Honor Society is typically in the spring. Other schools do it at different times, but ours has traditionally been in the spring. During the induction ceremony, some people's are different, but ours, how it will run, we try to run it similar to what National has set out as a precedent, and what we do is we will have all of the inductees, they will take a pledge, receive a certificate, and then they will become an active member once that is done.
National Honor Society can benefit students through doing different service projects throughout the community. This year we did an EMS project, the tree drive, and so we got, I think it was like different dog toys and different items like that, and really just helps benefit the community.
You can apply for some scholarships. Sometimes it looks good on your resume, especially if you continue with the different pillars. The service component, the leadership component, you can highlight those in types of job interviews, in applications, in scholarship applications, things like that.
It's benefited me by just giving me different opportunities to help out the community and be part of different projects.
The fact that we had to do some service projects, I think that gives you an internal good feeling about yourself where you can help others, as well as helps hone your leadership skills. It has allowed me to dig a little deeper into what it's supposed to be and what we hope to make it in the future. As far as involvement for our kids, because I think it pushes excellence in all 4 of the pillars. I think that that's a huge benefit, not really even now or even on scholarships, but actually just in life and gaining experiences through work.
Promote classroom excellence to be inducted next year.
Congratulations to all that were inducted.
Another thing that happened this past week was conference soccer.
Our soccer teams are doing really good this year.
With the last half of the soccer season upon us, the Viking girls and boys soccer team took to the conference tournament.
I think we prepared for conference by just doing the normal things that we do every day at practice. We worked a lot on shooting the last week. We watched a lot of film over the teams that were going to play in conference or could possibly play, and just got a good game plan for it.
Conference soccer works by you kind of have 4 teams that make it into like the tournament, and these 4 teams were Schuyler, Lexington, Crete, and us.
So you start by playing a qualifying game, played against Crete. So if you win your qualifying game, then you go on to, well, it was at Schuyler, which is pretty much the finals. So you play one more game there. If you win that game, then you're in the finals. If you lose that game, you're just in like a substitution game.
In conference soccer, we placed 4th, but that wasn't really to show how we played. I think we had a really good game against Crete and not a very good game against Schuyler.
We did pretty well this year. We won all 3 games. Mercy ruled 2 teams. We won 10-0 in our championship game, so yeah, it was a really good year.
Conference soccer prepares us for these good teams, and they were good teams. Schuyler, they play quick and they play fast. They get to the ball, they're physical, and getting used to that speed was really important for us. So when we played Schuyler the second time, we knew how to combat that, and we ended up getting 1-0 up against them before the game got canceled.
So conference is pretty much just like a tournament. I think it definitely gets our spirits up. How we do in that kind of shows how you'll do in districts or if you'll make it to states. So it's a good trial run, I'd say.
The girls finished as conference champs and the boys finished 4th.
Congratulations to both teams.
While the soccer team was playing on the field, the show choir was busy hosting their show choir camp.
This year, more than 70 kids from all around the Grand Island area attended the Northwest Show Choir Kids Camp.
Kids Camp is for all the kids in the Grand Island area to come to Northwest and kind of see what show choir is like. And they get to learn a dance from us, and they get to sing songs, and we play games, so it's really fun.
Kids from all over Grand Island area, they come to Northwest High School, and we get to teach them all about show choir and what it's like to perform a show.
For the day, the kids will arrive at 8 a.m. and we'll start learning the big group dance, and then we'll split off into our groups, so it's split up into 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders, and then 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. And we'll learn like individual choreography for those groups, and they each learn a song, and we'll play games, have some lunch, and then there's a performance at the end of the day.
The day of the camp, we start at like 8 o'clock in the morning, roughly around there. We first start off with just getting to know the kids a little bit. Then we get right into it. We split into groups. We start learning vocals right away. We have a song that all the grades do together. It kind of comes to a close and we all just kind of put it together.
Mr. V and Mrs. V put on the kids camp, and then the students run the kids camp, so we get to make up the choreography, we get to lead them in song, lead them in dance. So it's really a good leadership opportunity for us.
So we have separate roles. It consists of dance, our dance captains, our dance leaders, our vocal leaders, and our spirit leaders.
This year I will be choreographing for the 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. We're doing the bare necessities, so I'm super excited.
The role I partake in the kids camp is a vocal leader. So basically what I do is I teach the kids the music, what we're going to be singing.
My favorite part is when the kids get to perform at the end of the day. They get to show their parents like what they've been working on, and it's just a super fun time, and it's nice to see the kids having fun.
My favorite part about kids camp is getting to know all the little kids, getting to hang around with them.
The Northwest Show Choirs will have their last performances at the Pops concert on May 7th.
Sounded like the kids had a lot of fun performing.
It was a really fun event, and I'm glad I got to be a part of it.
Now it's time for everyone's favorite segment, Viking in the Village.
Hi Vikings, it's Mady, and this week we're asking, if Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly, why did it fall off? Can you hear it? Are you ready? If Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly, why did it fall off?
Oh my god! Can I say Bishop's answer? Okay, so Bishop said that her toes were like greasy or something like that, and like it fell off her foot. I don't know. Maybe it got caught on something.
Okay, that's gross. That was a gross answer.
Because she lost it, maybe?
She lost her shoe? It fell off.
Yeah, isn't that she lost it?
But why? Why did she lose it? How did it fall off?
I don't know. She probably took it off of her foot.
Do you know the story of Cinderella?
No.
Oh. She went downstairs and it fell off, but if it fit perfectly, then why did it fall off? You don't know Cinderella?
Yeah, but like...
You don't know the story?
Yeah, like...
Okay. You ready?
That's a great question. From what I understand is her feet were sweaty. It's part of the original story.
Her feet were sweaty while she was walking and dancing. And when your feet get sweaty, things can fall off, and that's why it happens. And actually, I think when your feet get sweaty, you lose some weight and your feet kind of shrink, So that's why.
So it really didn't fit perfectly?
It did when she first tried it on because her feet weren't sweaty, but when you sweat, you lose a little weight, and therefore your feet shrink a little bit and you get sweaty and it just slid right off. Once it's foot dry, then it fit perfectly again.
Is that it?
That's all I've got.
I don't know. Someone might have took it off.
Do you even know what Cinderella is, like the story?
One girl who has the glass slippers and the pumpkin thing.
Yeah, but why did it fall off?
Why did it fall off? There was oil in her foot.
Ew.
It was sweaty.
Hello. Hi.
If Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly, then why did it fall off?
Good question.
Do you have an answer?
No.
Why?
Because I don't know.
You have to answer.
Because it didn't fit perfectly.
Okay, but it did.
She was sweaty.
What is with that word? I don't like that word.
Why?
Because everyone keeps saying it.
Because that's the only answer.
Ew, that's so gross. I hate that word. What are you watching?
Dan's mom.
Okay. If Cinderella's shoe fit perfectly, then why did it fall off? Do I need to repeat it?
Yes.
Your mom. Okay.
I don't know, it just sums it up.
She probably took it off because her feet were sore. She got cankles.
Do you know the story of Cinderella?
Didn't she like fall off like a pumpkin or something? Yeah.
No, her shoe fell off when she was walking down the stairs.
Oh.
So why did her shoe fall off?
She has cankles.
Oh my god. You're done.
You know, she had, with their wicked stepmother and the stepsisters, right? She went on a strict diet because she wanted to make sure that she could fit into everything, and she was stressed because of all the work she had to do. So she had lost so much weight, it just didn't fit anymore.
Is that it?
Yeah. It's a glass slipper. You don't tie it.
Have you heard of the story of Cinderella? You know all of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one.
Okay.
Well, that's all we have time for today.
I'm Gabbey.
And I'm Mady.
Bye.